India is still a capital deficient nation, needing foreign investment to stem growth. If indeed a substantial portion of this trade was to be in Indian rupee, it would mean purchase of assets by non-residents in rupees. The Honourable Prime Minister Narendra Modi took a vow to make India a $5 trillion economy by 2025. It is an ambitious target, considering the growth rate needed to do so will be in the double digits in the next few years. Nonetheless, it is very clear that any economy which is $5 trillion has a major impact on the global economy as a whole. The same will be the case with the Indian economy. In order for India to achieve this feat, it will require the penetration of foreign markets along with major global transactions like oil and gas being done in the Indian currency. We will talk about the first route in a subsequent video. In today's video, we will take a look at how the Indian currency, that is the Indian rupee, should be internationalized in order to bolster our march towards a $5 trillion economy status. The sentiments were echoed by none other than the Deputy Governor of RBI, T. Ravishankar. While listing the advantages of internationalization of the rupee, Reserve Bank of India Deputy Governor T. Ravishankar said, it reduces the need for holding foreign exchange reserves. The flow of income from India towards aggregate expenditure has been a cause of worry for policymakers. The RBI has burned through $114 billion of its reserves since September last year to halt the rupee's plunge. The fact that India still depends on foreign currencies like the dollar for a majority of international transactions leaves the nation in an inherent atmosphere of risk. Indian businesses engaged in cross-border trade are also vulnerable to external shocks. We all know how the dollar is walking on thin ice due to unprecedented circulation in the last few months. There are major advantages to having internationalized currency. Let's look at some. The first and most obvious advantage is the reduced risk of external shocks. This is a major point as many nations dependent on the dollar for energy needs have struggled due to oil and gas shortages in the recent months. The second advantage is, as the Indian currency becomes stronger, it will improve the bargaining power of Indian businesses, adding strength to the Indian economy and raising India's global stature and respect. An international currency is one that is freely available to non-residents, essentially to settle cross-border transactions. It is an expression of external credibility in the currency as well as in the economy. All truly international currencies belong to large, advanced economies. Their use for international transactions confers substantial economic privileges to the host countries, said the Deputy Governor while speaking at the annual day event of the Foreign Exchange Dealers Association of India in Mumbai. However, such major decisions are never one-sided, laden with the benefits without any risk. There are without doubt associated risks with the internationalization of the currency. Macroeconomic policy would need to measure up to such risk. Internationalization would make domestic monetary policy more challenging, but the alternative of compromising on growth by playing it safe is clearly not an optimal choice, Shankar said. What is needed is a policy that runs in tandem with the changing demands of the global economy, all the while balancing the needs of a large domestic economy. India is still a capital deficient nation, needing foreign investment to stem growth. If indeed a substantial portion of this trade was to be in Indian rupee, it would mean purchase of assets by non-residents in rupees. In order to sustain such a capital flow and protect it from external shocks, more effective policy tools will be needed. This was it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video and found the information effective. If you did, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Take care of yourselves and your families. God bless us all. Thank you.